calls me to myself. Because I have been diagnosed with gender dysphoria, and if I negate away from reality, it has severe mental impact on me. I can't even go about my day. What happens now?
Are you like mocking like the?
I'm not mocking anything. No, I'm serious.
Okay. The only thing that we know right now is that transitioning is the only way to help these people.
No, that's not true.
Right? Yes, there's.
That's not true. No, actually, the newest study.
Can you give me any other data that says that this is not the case?
Right. So again, number one, the CAS review. The CAS review is like a 300-page documentation that goes through puberty blockers and so-called gender-affirming care, which I like to call gender-denying care. Guys, thank you for helping me hit my goals. Thank you. Can we get a W in the chat? Gender-denying care. There have been no other alternatives that have been offered to people that suffer with this type of distress, right? So to say that this is the only solution is incorrect, because there have not been any other alternative methods. Now, I would suggest that we deal with their other comorbidities, other mental health issues, which 99% of the time comes along with gender dysphoria, i.e. either trauma, PTSD, any other things that could have happened. I have no idea, right? So I think that's what we need to deal with first. We help people reconcile with their sex body. We don't tell them that they are something that they are not, and feed them the lie that they are living their authentic life. Body integrity disorder is described in the same manner as gender dysphoria. However, we are not lopping off people's legs, arms, fingers, nose, eyes, tongue, or anything else to make them feel validated in their body. In the same manner, we should not be mutilating people's genitalia and modifying their sex body to emulate the opposite sex. So by you telling us that this demographic of male are the special males that we should affirm is harmful to women and girls.
Okay, so you are wrong. We did, especially during times where it was gender dysphoria was barely understood, and some forms said where it was understood, but it was highly discriminated against. They did try forcing these people to become men again. Right.
Where's the information for that?
And it is a form, that's what they say is also a form.
Where's the source for that?
Yeah, can we see that?
Via conversion therapy.
Yeah, can you prove that?
Yes, I can.
All right, and the person, just whilst we're waiting for that, is it Ronnie? Ronnie, can I get your age, please? Ronnie, you're on Teacup. Can I get your age?
31.
And do you believe that trans women are women?
Yeah, I think that was obviously a step too far, but I think that it's what the conservatives did, like a slippery slope. I think the publicization and the commercialization of the LGBT, of homosexuality is kind of what led, to the trans movement, because the activists wanted something to activate, against after they got the right to marry in 2012. That's partially the reason.
Right. So yeah, I just want to. Do you believe trans women are women?
No, of course not.
Okay, all right then. I am looking for opposition. However, I do see what I get what you're saying. I think that the trans, if I'm correct, you're saying that the trans community has ridden off the coattails of the LGBT, because we have this whole "I was born this way, show me tolerance, this is just who I am." I think that the trans people have rode on that, and we've taken it to a further extent to validate mentally ill people who want to be the opposite sex. So if that is kind of what you're saying, I do get what you're saying. But I am going to drop you because I am looking for opposition, if that's okay. Thank you so much for coming up. Right, Road?
Okay, so I have multiple sources here. There's one on transporting the burden of justification, the unethical of transgender conversion practicality.
Wait, could you say it a little bit louder?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
Could you? I'm going to pull it up.
The unethicality of transgender conversion practices.
Unnecessary.
Legality of
Transgender what? Practices.
conversion practices.
Yeah. And then there's also one from science.org that you can check out too. It says, new study reveals the risk of transgender conversion therapy.
Is it titled Transporting the Burden of Justification? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
All right, let me read this.
Yeah, I know that now that therapists are not even allowed to.
Yeah, no, just very quickly. I wouldn't say that again. Just very, very quickly. Hold on.
In America, most definitely you can't challenge a trans person on that in America. Now, in certain cities like LA, more like Democrat areas, is more of a toss-up because they have certain laws that are frankly weird, but obviously that makes sense. Because
therapists are not allowed to not affirm these people because if they do, that's considered conversion therapy. If they don't, and they could lose their license. That's a problem.
That's only in certain left-wing areas. In the majority of the United States, you most definitely can challenge a trans person.
That's not what I've heard from like whistleblowers and psychiatrists and doctors.
The majority of
that
those
come out and
stories
said
that you're hearing are in left-wing areas, like New Jersey, New York, or even if it's a southern state, is in what's called the cities. Obviously, in the cities, you're gonna have more politically left.
It's not actually true, though.
I'll be right back.
But so you think in Texas that in rural areas that's happening?
Okay, so they have like a psychological board. Like they have a board for these for those type of like doctor like psychiatry board. They have a board that they still have to abide by those rules no matter what state you're in. So it's not a state by state thing. But
there's no federal board that is blocking people from saying anything that's ridiculous. That's not true.
Yes, they can lose their license.
Things that they're saying are laws via the state, city, or their personal medical board.
Prove it.
I don't have to prove it. You're the one that made the claim.
No, you made the claim that they're not.
The negative.
Yeah, you're saying that it is by state. So I'm asking you to tell me, like, show me where it says by state that they can, that they are able to, that they're able to not affirm, that they're able to not affirm these, like, transgender people's identity.
That's not the whole point of the therapist therapy appointment in the first place for trans people, is to see if they actually are trans or not, so they can be able to get the.
What is trans though? What is trans? It's just a man performing a behavior. They're not like they're not a special type of person, Rose. Like they're not like a new type of brand new person that they're like separate from everybody else. They're just men performing or women performing a behavior. Just like a clown performs a behavior. That doesn't make them anything other than what they are. And I don't give a shit about what they have going on in their head, because you know it affects women's mental health every day. All of us, as half the population.
That's not true. It is not.
Yes, the fuck it does. You can't tell me what my mental health is.
Stop telling us how we're supposed to think and who we're supposed to be mad at and who we're supposed to blame.
Because to be honest, I could say that you have the right not to call them a woman.
They're not.
I have no issue with you guys not calling them that, right? The main issue is the solutions, and you having an issue with solutions. That's my.
No, we're not having an issue with the delusions. We're saying that we don't care that they're having something that affects them, that it has to now affect us. Their mental health is their responsibility, just like our mental health is our responsibility, right? It's just plain and simple. People have their own shit and their own problems. People don't want to deal with other people's problems. If you can't be a productive member of society, just stay the fuck home. If you're gonna unalive yourself because you want to come into the bathroom to see me change, or you need to go into the bathroom to feel affirmed. If you can't participate in society as a normal person, then stay home.
No, that's ridiculous. Not everybody can act like a normal person in society.
If you can't disrupt other people's privacy and rights, if you can't do that I mean, if you have to do that, then it's probably not a good idea that you go out in society, and you should just stay home.
The thing is,
and wait, Rode, your study you just gave us, Rode, your study that you just gave us says, what it's saying is they shouldn't have to prove that conversion therapy is harmful to stop it. And so there's no proof that that any type of conversion therapy, which is just means not affirming them, it says that they shouldn't have to prove that it's harmful to stop doing it. And so they have no proof that it was harmful to try to like figure out why these people are like pretending to be the opposites. Can I finish? Pretending to be the opposite sex. There is no proof that it wasn't that it was harmful to not affirm them and try to figure out why they're feeling like this. This study is trying to say that we shouldn't even have to prove that it's harmful. We should just not do it. And since what they're trying to do is they're trying to make this, now they're trying to take it out of being like a mental disorder. They're trying to remove that stigma. They're trying to say that it's now there's no illness to correct. So we should just affirm it because they're saying that there is no illness, there is no mental disorder, it's just who they are. That's a fucking problem.
Yeah, that is a problem. The issue is, and
that's what your study says. You just gave the study to us.
I also say that you're contributing to it, and also a lot of people on conservative are also.
I'm what now? I'm what?
The reason why you're contributing to it, like the language of.
This is your study, dude. I just read this from your study.
Ignoring gender dysphoria. I'm pretty sure I read the study. Nowhere does it say that they're not saying that gender dysphoria doesn't exist. Now the thing is, right. That argument where you're saying, well, they're ignoring that, which I have encountered people arguing that, is mostly because they're trying to say that people who don't have gender dysphoria should be allowed to call themselves trans, which I highly disagree with, and I also tell people I know who are trans to gatekeep. You should be able to gatekeep, that label of trans. Don't just allow any person to just claim themselves as being trans and just put a bunch of stuff up.
Well, what's the criteria, Rode? What's the criteria?
Of having gender dysphoria. Gender dysphoria is the criteria.
They don't all have that. And
yeah, a lot of them don't have that.
That's the point.
How do you prove it exists? I'm sorry.
People who don't have gender dysphoria are not.
How do you prove it? How do you prove they actually have it?
Can I?
How you prove it?
Yeah. Okay. 1 minute. Do you even know? Sorry, Rose. Do you even know the criteria of gender dysphoria?
What do you mean the criteria for gender? No,
yeah.
I'm not.
Okay. So the fact that you are arguing this point and you have no idea what the criteria is, right? The set criteria is to have an urge to wear the opposite sex clothing, to have an urge to wear opposite sex, play with opposite sex toys, right? And then it goes down to the genitalia, which is extremely problematic when it comes to children. Okay, so there is no way to objectively measure somebody's claim that they are distressed in their sexed body. Transmaxers, 1 minute, hold on. Transmaxers are a group of men who have an online manifesto that guides them into being diagnosed with gender dysphoria. So there goes your little idea down the drain. Transmaxers are men that are guaranteed sexual gratification from having quote-unquote gender dysphoria and gain sexual gratification from wearing women's clothing publicly and go into women-only spaces and watch women be naked. So again, how on earth are you going to safeguard gender dysphoria where you cannot objectively measure gender dysphoria?
Well, yes, you can. The main issue.
Tell me how.
The main issue that you're having, right, is like if we agree on this aspect.
Quit telling us what issue we have. Jesus Christ.
Which is in these areas, right, pockets where left-wing people are just like, oh, no, you just affirm the person, right? This
isn't a left and right-wing thing. We're talking about something that everybody's doing.
Most right-wing people, even left-wing people.
There's plenty of left-wing people that don't think that men can be women and don't agree with them in other spaces. They agree with us. Ask the chat. There's hundreds of women and
again, he's not answering the question. How do you safeguard if transmaxers are able to get a diagnosis of gender dysphoria? Tell me your solution.
Yeah, the solution, right, is not to just affirming the person off the bat. That's how you fix those issues. Like you said,
do you really think? Do you think this is crazy to me? Do you not? Okay, all right. Do you not think that there are incel men out there that would go to any length and matter of time, especially those that are spending life in prison, that wouldn't mind spending 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, acting as if they are distressed within their sexed body to obtain a gender dysphoria diagnosis to be moved into a female-only prison or be able to access female-only spaces? Do you not think that was the case?
I don't know what you keep on doing. Okay, what is my position on prison?
Your position, I will tell you your position. Your position is that you acknowledge that women are adult human females. And then your position is that men who are gender dysphoric should be now treated and affirmed as women because the male sex is superior to the female sex, and forget about that is exactly what you are saying. That is exactly what you are saying.
Where's my position on prison? Like, where should they go?
It doesn't matter. Again, affirming it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There is no way to call a man, sir. There is no way to call a man a woman and expect him to stay out of women on his spaces.
Well, why do you keep on arguing as if I'm like some crazed leftist?
Bro, my guy, the fact that you are understanding that these men are mentally disordered, the fact that you want to validate a mental disorder, if that is the case, you need to go and validate age regression. You need to go and validate age regression when adult humans, males and females, believe that they are children. Go and validate that and let them go play in the playpen with children. I want you to go and validate schizophrenic people that hear voices and tell them that the voices that they are hearing is true and run off into the forest with them. I want you to go and validate anorexic people who are bulimic and that keep wanting to vomit out their food. Go and tell them that they are fat. I want you to validate every other mental health disorder and then come back to me and tell me to validate people who are gender dysphoric.
Wait. All the things that you're mentioning all have different forms of how they treat these people. Even a person who is schizophrenic, they
are never affirmed.
I have a cousin who has schizophrenia. While that person is having a schizophrenic episode, never tell a person with a schizophrenic episode while they're in it.
My uncle has paranoid schizophrenia. Stop. My uncle has paranoid schizophrenia.
Stop talking, Chrissy.
He lives with you don't know what you're talking about. My uncle has paranoid schizophrenia. He's in his 50s. He lives with my dad. Takes care of him. He lives with my father. Okay, you are absolutely incorrect. We have never ever in his entire life, and he's had this since he's, I think, like 12 or 14 years old, like a teenager. We have never, ever calmed him down by agreeing with what he's seeing, doing, hearing. We have people following. He has people that follow him. Listen, he has people that think that they follow. Let me explain. He has people. He thinks that people follow him. He wears winter jackets, hats, and snow boots and snow clothes when it's 95 degrees outside. We absolutely stop him every single time he does something like that. He kind of regroups and then he goes back to his business. You're absolutely wrong.
Right. Very quickly, Royal, I need your age if you're up on the panel. I just need to make sure you're of age to be on the panel.
27.
Right. And do you think trans women are women?
So here's my whole stance on this, is I'm obviously an openly
gay man.
I refer to myself as bisexual man.
Oh.
I am attracted more towards men. So I was struggling with this for a while, and there's just, to me, I don't care if I sound transphobic, that there's no way that you can take
Kiki.
a trans woman. There's no way. Okay, number one, no. Let me just get to the point. No, because if you don't have a uterus, if you can't give life, you are not a woman. You don't have the bodily functions of a biological woman. Those are two different things. Gender and sex. Even trans women are trans women. They will never be women. They don't have the genetics for it.
Can I share my screen for somebody? Because you guys made a claim that it's false. You cannot.
We didn't. You've made a bunch of false claims.
Right, Royal, babe, I am looking for opposition, honey. You do seem to be on our side of the argument.
during.
Oh, phenomenal!
Is that an
See,
AI
we're having
overview?
whale of a time. Bless you, phenomenal.
During the episode,
Thank you.
can
That's an
often
AI
backfire. Wait, so my
That's an
argument
AI
wasn't
overview,
saying-
sir. That's not a source.
Wait, hold on. Can we just stop for 1 second? Let me address this. Let me address this. Right. If a schizophrenic person is in the midst of having an episode, and in order to calm them down, the nurse or caretaker says, it's okay, I'm going to get rid of this and I'm going to deal with it. What I am saying is, it is not affirmed on a long-term basis. If a schizophrenic person says, the voice is telling me right now in my head to take you to the forest, dig a hole and put you in it because the devil is in my head telling me to do that, we are not going to take them to the fucking forest. We are going to agree with them, okay, let's have something to eat before we go. Let's put on some music before we go. Okay, let's wrap up before we go, right? We are not going to affirm it into the manner where we are allowing it to manifest outside of the home. This is the problem. So this is exactly what you're trying to conflate. That is not the same thing.
Well, listen to what I'm saying, right? It's the same thing with what I'm arguing for trans people. No one is telling them that they're actual women.
Yes, they are!
Wait. I'm talking about my argument, ma'am. Please.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's not Mr. Trevor. You keep on doing this, where you keep on trying to. You're arguing with an invisible person.
I'm not. You're not invisible.
You guys are constantly arguing, and you're.
Don't tell us what the hell. So quit telling us what the hell we're doing. I'm sick of that. You're not going to tell us what the fuck we're doing. You don't own us. You're not our daddy. So shut up.
Yes, it's true.
You can't tell us what we're doing.
You're not my daddy.
That's just rude.
I never said I would get
It shows that you're just not intelligent.
Can we clip that? You're not my daddy. Can we clip that, guys? I need that. Can I put that on the soundboard, guys? Can I?
My daddy's smart, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. She's like, you ain't my daddy. I'm dead. Right, go ahead, Royal. I mean, whatever it is. Sorry, sir. Go ahead.
Road, sorry.
Road, go ahead. Okay, right, we're waiting for Road.
Sorry, who did you say? Go ahead.
Brandon, can I get your age, please?
Yes, 35.
And do you believe that trans women are women?
No, I do not. I
Okay.
just would like to make a little statement.
Yes, you make your statement and I'm going to drop you down. Thank you so much.
All right. So we say that trans women are women. So I think that is a made-up word because all they are is men trying to be women. So the word trans woman is a made-up word. That's all it is because they want to be a woman.
Yep. Trans is a social construct. They say woman is a social construct. Trans is a social construct.
That's all it is.
Thank you so much, Brandon.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Bless you. I hope you do stay in the live and continue to watch. Is it Celeb? Can I get your age, please?
I'm 21.
21. And do you believe that trans women are women?
Yes.
And could you?
You were going to say that.
Well, baby Christy, you can shut up because I was.
Oh, do I know you?
I don't know you.
Oh, well, you clearly must know me because you're like, oh, Christy, you
Well,
can
baby,
shut up.
You just spoke on me.
Anyway, go ahead, Envy.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Celeb. Please tell us. Hey, phenomenal. Thank you for the galaxy. Bless you. Can we get a W? Let's go. Thank you so much. Could you please tell us what
phenomenal.
Something
yes,
like a phenomena. Sorry, that's your song
now. Yes, I think trans women are women because being trans is completely normal. A majority of trans women, well, it's basically a no-brainer that you're assigned a gender at birth as either female or male. But trans women, they do not claim, or majority of trans women, they don't claim that they are female. They claim that they are trans women. There's a difference between being a female and being a trans woman because there's something called gender. There's something called gender identity, and gender identity is not sexist.
Okay, yeah. All right, I'm going to rebuttal that. Guys, very quickly, Missy, I heard some news today. Guys, can you please send your positive thoughts and prayers to Missy? She's currently just going through a little something. I was going to message you after the live, Missy. Guys, can we spam the chat with green hearts for Missy and just wish her the best in her health and everything? Missy, I heard today just as I was getting on. So I'm going to message you after the live. Guys, please just spam that chat for Missy. She really needs our love and support. Thank you so much. Bless you all. Let's go. Look at that, Missy. Love you. Right, Celeb. So trans women are claiming to be women, right? So we need to know what a woman is.
An identity.
Okay, so what is the identity of woman?
Identity of woman?
Yes.
The identity of a woman is basically your experience as a woman. Identity of a woman who is someone who identifies as a woman.
That's circular, Celeb. Babe, you can't tell me that a woman is the experience of a woman.
Exactly. Isn't there a difference between womanhood and experiencing life as a man? There's a complete difference.
Okay.
Yeah, but they want to know exactly what that is.
Yeah, we need to get an understanding.
Okay, so you tell me your understanding.
Right.
I'm not
go ahead.
What the argument was to them essentially, but you can still acknowledge a trans person as being a biological male and also being a man, but we use language outside the realms of their full understanding all the time. Like where I'm from, we say it's bricked outside, right? When it's cold. Obviously, brick means like the thing that like mud.
Oh, dude, what was it?
Like the brick.
I've never heard brick
has
cold.
Right? But we use terminology right outside the meaning.
Party on and
we
on.
Call a trans person a woman, even though a woman is a.
Well, that's not a slang term. We're not going to use it as a slang term. We're keeping it our term. It's not a slang term, okay? It's not up for grabs.
Oh!
Well, any word.
Dude, go on, dude! Let's fucking go! That's a woman's raw! That's a woman's raw! Let's fucking go, dude! Fucking W!
Breakdown on Reddit today.
Let's go! They are gonna have a nervous breakdown. Let's fucking go! W's in the chat. Rest up, babe. Bless you! Guys, just very quickly, I've got my gift gallery goal. I am in the A-League gift gallery goal. I've literally got 15 out of 20. There's 5 more to go, guys. If anyone wants to contribute, thank you so much. Bless you. It helps with the lives, helps get the live out and keep the conversations going. Bless you so much, dude. W to you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's exactly how we feel whenever you just said that woman can be used as a slang term, so fuck off.
Well, any word can be used.
I love that one.
Benny the car.
Another word for it, but I always think
Thank you, Zoo.
Because it's easier to
Oh,
remember.
thank you so much, Zoo.
Thank you, guys.
You can use words outside.
Spam the chat. Guys, spam the chat with hearts for do. I want to rebuttal that, right? The word woman, okay, is a word that legislates law for the female sex, right? So when we're going to start turning around and using that word to describe another demographic, it impacts the rights of the female sex.
Thank you. Is that for me?
No, you can still classify that person.
Oh my God, thank you so much, guys.
Actually, I can make a late short claim on how gender. I can make a short claim on how gender identity is sexist because if we, go and look at the books and look at the definitions, sexism, and I'll basically tell it for you guys since you're misusing definitions. Sexism is believing that one sex is inferior or enforcing restrictive stereotypes.
Okay.
Gender identity.
All right, do me this. All right, so let's do me this.
Thank you, babe.
Excluding biology, what is the difference between men and women? The gender identity of man and the gender identity of women. What is the difference that differentiates them?
That doesn't correlate to trans women, though.
But you said trans women are women. So if trans women are women, yeah, right. So tell me the difference between men and women.
Like I said, how does that correlate to trans women when trans women, they claim that their gender identity.
Yes, and I want to, the category of woman regarding gender identity and the category of man regarding gender identity, what is the difference?
Baby, like I said, that doesn't correlate to what
How does it not correlate? You are using the word woman to describe trans women. So I want to know Gender identity. Woman is a gender identity. Describe it for me. What is it? What is the shared characteristic that excludes the category of men?
Yeah, please tell us what we have in common, please.
Men, baby. So you're saying trans women are men?
We're not debating.
Okay, I'm not. Okay, listen to me. Listen. Okay, let me break this down. You are saying to me that trans women are women. You are saying to me that a woman is a gender identity. So that means trans men are men, and that man is a gender identity. So now we have two categories of two types of men and two types of women. I want to know, what is the gender identity of woman? What is the shared characteristics of the gender identity woman that excludes the gender identity of man? W. Quintana bit.
Okay, so we can talk about men. For example, trans men, a majority of trans men, they identify and live as a male. They have been born, they were born as a female, but like I said, when they grow up and identify as a man, they live as a male, and they identify as a male, then that's the male. And it goes the same thing for trans women.
Okay, what does it mean? Okay, right, male is a sex and female is a sex. How does a female identify as a reproductive strategy?
But I think she's saying that they, which I kind of would agree about that, but I'll say that's more for like the definition of a trans person who's transitioning. Is more so like they're trying to follow those traits. So it's not circular, and it's not it wouldn't be circular in that.
Yes, Bubbles, you can be, absolutely.
She's just saying that they're following those traits. They want that. They just is a person who desires traits of a male.
Okay, so then that means gender is closely related to your sex. Therefore, gender is not gender identity. Gender describes the state of being male or female, and that is what gender dysphoria is. Gender dysphoria is sex dysphoria, and that they are dysphoric about their sex body, and they want to emulate and mimic the opposite sex. So therefore, gender identity does not exist. Anything outside of biology is sexist. So I asked you to define gender identity and its shared characteristics without referencing sex, and you cannot do it.
Because like I said, I'm going to keep on saying it, it does not correlate to trans women. You're basically using trans men, but we're talking about trans women.
Oh my life.
What are you talking about?
When did I mention
They're asking you
the
my
moment don't
entire argument has been
if you're saying a woman, you have to
trans woman. When did I mention trans men?
You brought up trans men. Then tell me about trans women.
Actually brought up trans
give me the shared characteristics. If trans women are women and women are women, and it's the gender identity of woman, what is the shared characteristics or characteristic of a category is a shared characteristic that unifies it. What is the shared characteristic?
Hold on. I have a question for you. Gender dysphoria is the two genders.
Oh, shit. Get down. Oh, wow.
What? We just hit that. Let's fucking go. Yo, let's get another WZ in the chat. Reddit's gonna be
cute.
pumping up.
It was like a little morning club. I love that.
It was. That woke me up a bit. Yo, W, man, let's fucking go. WZ.
Living.
Interstellar. Who just sent me the Interstellar? Zoo. Is she clearing the gift gallery?
Wait, who is living with?
Is she fucking clearing the gift gallery?
Yep.
Zoo, you are making it rain up in here.
Zoo. Babe, wow, oh my god! Zoo bossing! Fucking W! That's enough! Oh god, thank you! Oh, you don't have to thank you!
What
she
did
didn't
you
do that.
Banter?
I was doing it! You are too sweet! This is epic! This is
Dang!
I can't, I feel fucking gay!
I feel gay too! I feel gay too! I'm gay negative!
I can't! Oh my god, dude! Thank you! Guys, please spam that chat WZ with fucking hearts, caps, all of it. Fucking all of it. Zoo, bless you. Fucking hell. Fuck. Can we just take a moment? Oh, celeb left. Can we just take a moment to digest all that? There we go. Going to Miami. We're going. This is my Miami plane trip. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Oh. Babe, what am I going to do? I'm going crazy. Is this real? Is this?
How do you put in green heart without typing in green heart?
Also, guys, can I show you this one more study? This is another one about the soul.
Damn, girl.
She lit it all up. She just cleared my whole gift gallery. She just cleared my whole fucking gift gallery. You just wrote the big. Thank you so much, dude. Bless you.
We're gonna have a zoo party.
We're gonna have a zoo party. Facts. 100. I'm clipping all of that. I'm posting that 100 fucking %. Let's fucking go. Guys, can we spam the chat with green hearts as well, please? Thank you so much. Bless you.
Can you do it without typing in green heart? Because I have to do that like each time.
I can only find the red heart. What is this we're looking at?
Green
Zoo is the goat. That, she just unalived it. I can't find the green heart, but I'm doing red because I'm going to stand out.
Why is this numbnuts trying to interrupt our zoo party? Like, what the hell?
I know. Can we just finish our zoo party here?
Fucking zoo, bless you, babe.
Well, you're terrible.
You.
You're terrible with sources.
What is it?
I'm very good at sources. I did.
You are. I don't even know what this is. It's like some kind of like article. I don't. What is this?
It is a .org. Yes, it's a science article.
That should push me back into the A League.
Okay.
A large first of its kind study found that trans people who reportedly received so-called conversion therapy were more than twice as likely to have attempted suicide.
What's conversion therapy?
Can't say that.
The first time than their peers who have
You can't say the S word.
Well, I can use that. I'll say.
Well, yeah. And where's the methodology? Where's anything proving what you're saying? This is just somebody's fucking opinion piece. So like, click on the study.
I need my Reddit award. You're gonna get it.
I'm not sure if you guys.
Oh, it's not an opinion piece with that damn picture right there.
So .orgs, right? .orgs are verified sources.
Yeah.
Can be used as reliable.
I can create a .org.
The reason why it can be because they actually cite their sources. If you click on it.
Can you actually click on the source itself? Is what we're asking. The source itself, not a fucking article. Preach, thanks.
Well, I just got the article just now based off your claim.
Cool.
What's the claim?
And articles are reliable.
Jam. I just read this shit the other day. It's bullshit.
What is it?
What you say. It's it's about the puberty blockers, and it says I'm trying to remember. Let me pull up my notes here.
Almost to A League. I think when tonight finishes, I should be back in the A League. Dude, bless you so much. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So they're not just pulling out there, but they actually have.
What are they saying? What are you saying the source is saying? What are you saying that the source says?
Right.
That it's twice
for
as
those
likely
who are younger
to.
than age 10, when they
Can't believe I've got a universe.
attempts of the practice, right, lying to their gender.
She's number 2 in the B League. Come on, other gifters. Yeah, guys, let's do.
Attempting suicide. Oh, sorry. Was
So you're
more than.
so you're saying that's actually not true.
W Nate, are you going on, babe?
The study based on 2016
When they shut down the Tavistock Clinic, they followed the kids afterwards. The Tavistock Clinic was one of the biggest gender clinics in the UK. When they closed it down and those kids were not able to receive their gender affirming care anymore, the suicidality rate did not go up at all. That's absolute bullshit. It wasn't. Yeah, it doesn't. There's no data to show that if kids don't get this, and I can't believe you would even make that claim that we should be messing with.
Just very quickly, guys. 1 minute, very quickly, guys. In 20 minutes.
Never made that claim.
Envyy, I hope so, Nate. But everyone.
The issue is around
guys. Sorry, very quickly, guys. Very quickly. 1 minute. I want everyone to hold tight in the live. Nate is gonna go live in about 20 minutes. And then we can raid Nate's live, guys. I'll get off once Nate gets on, and then maybe tonight I'll get back on as Nate gets off, and then we can raid each other like that. Is that all right with you, Nate? I might come back on as you're getting off tonight, yeah? We'll do a envy raid to Nate, and then if Nate wants to, he can raid me later on when I get on tonight. W Radio, we've got to support each other. No, I mean, that's my little bro. That's my little bro. Yeah, sorry, go ahead, continue. And guys, yeah, I'm number two. How much more do I need to get to number one in the B League?
Less than 1,000 coins. I'm gonna send it to you right now. Hold on.
Wait, I'll do a goal.
Okay.
I'll do a goal because it helps the live as well. Less than 1,000. What should I put?
Dang, kiddo got that shit.
Oh, kiddo, yo, kiddo, W.
Hey, kiddo.
Oh, bless you, guys. Thank you. So we hold that spot. I'll come back on tonight as Nate gets off to. And we'll
You got it. You're number one.
We're number one.
You got number one.
Can we?
Yep.
Obviously, we got to hold that position. Let's go, Nate. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, kiddo. Bless you. Can we get a W to all gifters, please? Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Bless you. Sorry. Go ahead. Road. Continue. My bad.
Yeah. So on the argument of children, I'm not making arguments about children
That's what that study is following.
Any therapy or anything like that. No, it's more so on the social sense. So the argument.
Hang on. Give me the name of it really quick again. I just want to make sure it's the same one that I just looked at yesterday, the JAMA study.
Yeah, they're even arguing social transitions too, which I mostly support. That's what I support is only social transitions.
Yeah, just tell me the name of it. What was the name of it? Is it just read that? I know it's long, but just read the name if you don't mind.
It says association between recalled exposure to gender identity conversion effects and psychological distress, and S, attempt among trans adults. So this is mostly about adults anyway in the first place. My position is only on social transitioning at a certain age. Obviously not like a 4-year-old or 5-year-old. I think that's ridiculous.
Love you too, Nate.
But once they hit that puberty age of like I'll say when they're around 7th grade and up, I think they should be allowed to socially transition because that's the most important aspect of point in that person.
No way.
Christy.
Yeah.
You a tiger.
Road. Zoo just doesn't want you to, we feel the same way.
No.
Fucking let's go.
It actually scared the shit out of me.
The roar.
At you.
That's right. Ali, what is that? That's the roar of the women, right?
I love that.
Let's fucking go.
That one and the gorilla one, those are my I love
the gorilla and that
wolves,
one.
And the wolves, yeah. I love
the wolves.
Thank you so much.
That's what we feel like.
Let's fucking go.
Like whenever you're yapping at the...
That's our roar, Ali.
That's our snarl. Thanks, Sue. Thank you so much.
I'm a lot better, Ali. I'm like 90% of the way, babe.
I'm sorry, Rod. We just can't hear you over the sound of all the gifts. The women talking.
You're
hooking it up. I love drowning out the man's voice.
Love that. Listen, that is the best gift. I don't care what anybody says.
That is. I think that's definitely my favorite. Yo, dude, she's unleashing the zoo all over again.
Exactly.
Fucking go.
Thank you so much.
W guys,
I love it. I love it.
So guys, even Zoo even sent me a TikTok universe today. She completed my gift gallery goal, like the last like different like the higher ones. Like it's actually fucking crazy. Yes, Widow. I love the horse. Widow. I've got to say, I'm not gonna lie, the galloping horse. I don't know, man. It's fucking beautiful. That galloping horse.
How are you doing?
Hi.
Hi. How are you doing?
Kel, can I get your age, please?
I'm 34.
And do you believe that trans women are women?
Of course.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yes, I believe they're female.
Oh, they're female.
Yeah. See, there we go. You were just saying that they